Welcome to Celina Yoga Jams. Today's practice is nice and green for spring. We're working on the liver, the gallbladder, flushing the lymph system, and as always, feeling good. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so we'll come right onto the back. Take your time. Knees to chest once you arrive, and we can just rock side to side, massaging the whole back. Try to find a less squeaky spot on the floor. Just massaging the back with the floor. You could be rocking just a little or like over exaggerate. Sometimes I like to rock so much my arm hits the floor and then I just kind of bounce to the other side. All right, when you're ready, come back to center, feet flat on the earth. So we're going to do some ankle circles. First thing, we want to have a lumbar curve. So the spine is not straight. It has the little curve in the lower back. So let's see if we can just slide like a few fingers underneath the low back to have that curve. If you don't have it already, you can kind of tilt the hips towards the thighs to create it. If it's really, really flat, if you have like a blanket or a towel, you could put it underneath the low back. Also, don't worry about it too much. Like however it is, it's fine. Just something to think about. Okay, left leg can come up. So just up 90 degrees. We hold on to the knee. So the fingers behind the knee, the thumbs beside the knee, like we're holding the knee in place. We know it's 90 degrees when we can't see our own toes. And now we just rotate the ankle. Keep the upper body as relaxed as possible. Let's change direction. These ankle rotations, they seem very simple, but I know they can be quite uncomfortable. It's a type of exercise that we could be doing every day. Really helps wake up those muscles that fall asleep. Sometimes you might even feel muscles in the thigh being activated. Okay, give it a shake. We won't do too many for today. And then we can just interlace the hands below that left knee. Inhale the knee away from the body. Exhale, pull it into the chest. Don't worry about the lumbar curve. So just go with your breath, inhaling away. Exhaling into the chest. Just pulse a few times. Okay, next time the knee comes to the chest, keep it at the chest, and we'll see if we can lengthen the right leg down on the ground. Straighten it out. Now the right leg, the leg that's on the ground, pull the toes towards you, make it active. And start like imagining that you're pushing through the heel, like you want to shoot your breath out through the heel. So we'll move the right leg in a very small range of motion. So we'll inhale, lift the right leg, the leg that's on the bottom. Exhale, lower it. So within like, I don't know, 6, 12 inches, that kind of range. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And the whole time lengthening the leg. I like to think of this exercise like I want to be taller. Keep the face relaxed. Whole head, neck, shoulders, upper back, as relaxed as possible. Breath is still deep. Maybe we can even feel the breath pushing against the left thigh. 2 more lifts. Okay, so with an exhalation, keep that right leg down on the ground. Keep it engaged. The toes are still pulling towards you. You can take your right hand, put it on your right thigh. Keep the left hand on the left knee and just open the knee out to the side. And you just kind of play a little bit with like up and down movements, breathing into that left hip. Okay, so we didn't do much standing up balance, but we can do a lying down balance pose. So we can make a tree pose lying down. So we pretend like we're standing up on the right leg, and then we're going to turn the left leg into the tree. So the foot comes anywhere onto the right leg. I think I said opposites, but the leg that's long is like our standing leg. And then you make your tree. So your left foot comes somewhere onto the right leg. Push it in so both legs are active even though we're lying down. And then the arms can stay down here, or we can just bring them overhead. And we'll just take 3 long, deep breaths. Even though we're lying down, let's imagine standing up, being a nice, tall, strong tree. Okay, one more thing before we switch sides. Arms can come out shoulder level. They can be straight or bent, whatever. That bent leg, the left leg, bring the knee up to the sky. We're going to a twist. So you can either have the foot like just kind of loose, or you could hook it behind your right leg. Right hands can come onto the outside of the left thigh, and we just drag ourselves into a twist. So you can roll onto the outer edge of that right leg, but do try to keep both shoulders on the floor. The head can look away from the knee. One more really full breath. Okay, bring it back to the center. Let's do the whole thing on the other side. So we'll grab onto the right leg, bend to 90 degrees. We try to have a lumbar curve to be able to slide some fingers underneath the back, but also we don't worry about it too much. Okay, so start those ankle rotations, right side. Keep everything else as relaxed as possible. Change direction. All right, give the foot a little shake. And then we'll interlace the hands below that right knee. Inhale the knee away. Exhale, pull it in. And just pulse with your breath. So inhaling away. Exhaling, pulling in a few times. Look for your smiles. Okay, keep the knee pulled into the chest. Let's slide the left leg down on the ground. Pulling the left toes towards the body, pushing out through the left heel. Now we'll do our small range of movement with the left leg. So we inhale up just a few inches, exhale down. And the whole time keep pushing through the heel like you want to get taller. Okay, next exhale, keep that left leg down on the floor. Put the left hand onto the left thigh. Open the right knee out to the right. You can just kind of play with a little bit of up-down movement with that right knee, breathing into the hip. And then we make our lying down tree. So the left leg stays nice and engaged, like we imagine we're standing up, even though we're lying down. The right foot comes somewhere inside the left leg. Make the tree shape. Push the foot into the leg, leg into the foot, And arms can stay down or come up overhead. We just breathe into the lying down tree. Imagine standing up tall, strong. Okay, let's get ready to turn it into a twist so we can bring the arms shoulder level. You can bring that right knee up. So left hand comes outside the right knee. The foot could be loose or you can hook it behind your left leg. And then we just drag ourselves over towards the left. So you can roll onto the outer edge of the left leg. Try to keep both shoulders. So try to keep the right shoulder down on the floor. You can even turn the head to the right to kind of finish the twist. Okay, with an inhale, come back to center. Both knees back to the chest. And again, we can just rock side to side. Okay, so now we're getting ready for the relaxation. So again, if you have a blanket or any extra clothes or anything to help you stay warm, grab it. The position for the relaxation is up to you. If the low back is a bit sensitive, you could keep the knees bent and just lean them one into the other. That's probably what I'm going to do. If it's comfortable in your body, you could just have the legs long on the ground. If you happen to have a chair, the legs could be up on a chair. That's nice for the back too. Or if you had some cushions or something to put under the knees, that could be an option. And then kind of like we did at the beginning, take a moment, do any little adjustments you may need. Might like to sigh a couple times. And just feel all the parts of the body touching the earth. And give yourself permission to relax. There's nothing to do. Nothing to think. Nothing to control. For these next few minutes, give yourself permission to let everything go. Give yourself permission to relax.
Thank you so much for joining this mini practice. I hope you've enjoyed it. You can check out the full video on my YouTube channel, Celina Yoga Jams. You're also invited to join my Facebook community group, also called Celina Yoga Jams. It's a great place to share, provide feedback, and make any requests for upcoming classes and content. I couldn't do this without you. Thank you so much for all of your support. See you soon.